And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first, I want to thank my awesome Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. And they are Sonia Baskin, Dean Martin, Etta, Lucille Theory, Shamika Theory, Joyce Vaughn, Lepton Cork, Allison Jackus, Keith Theory, Ryan McMurray, and Destiny Riles. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And you can also do a one-off to contribute to my channel under the live stream where you see, or under the live chat for the live stream where you see the $sign. Okay, you guys, well, before I go into the closet, because it is hot in there, oops, it's hot in there, y'all. And I live in the Phoenix Metro in the Valley, and so it's especially hot on July 30th. But before I go in there, I wanted to thank all my wonderful subscribers and viewers who left me really nice comments while I was on my little respite retreat for myself time out. Because, you know, I've had a lot going on. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. This channel is possible because of you. Thank you so much for your wonderful hearts, kind hearts, and wonderful words. All right, you guys, we're going to go in here. It's not going to be a long live stream because it is hot in there. Oops, but I'm going to flip my camera around here, and then we'll go right inside behind this door. Oops, I forgot to turn the light on. So let me do that. And I'm going to bring this fan. I'm not going to turn up loud high because it'll be too loud. But I'm going to put it behind me so I'm not too hot. But yeah, so we're going to, let me just give you kind of a panoramic view top to bottom, because this is just one side right here. Yes, you guys, I put so much time and energy and work into getting this done. And this particular side does have a few things that are not craft related, but 90% I would say of this, maybe 95% of this closet, and I'm going to explain it all. 95% of it I would say is all arts and crafts related stuff. So, and then here's the other side. So I'm going to go over each thing. Oh, that fan is actually keeping me fairly cool. So my dad has Parkinson's, and this is his wheelchair. So that is what is right there. It's always there. There's no need in me moving it like it's not there. So I just left it there. Hey, Joyce, girl, how are you doing? It's so good to talk to you again. I'm really excited. So I'm going to go really quickly around the whole thing again. So here's the door that takes you into the closet. And then here is one side. And we're going to go over everything in here. And then here is the center. Yes, y'all. Thank you, Joyce. And then here is the other side. And then I do have, you know, a couple of things hanging up right there. All right, so we'll go ahead and start right here. So there at the very top, I have some records and documents. And then these turquoise colored containers all came from Dollar Tree. And I shared them in a haul some time ago. I bought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bought 9 of them. And I finally got everything organized. I'm good, Joyce. How are you? Yeah, girl, you know, I've had a lot going on. Yes, and then now I've been summoned for jury duty. So that's a whole nother thing. So here in the very top, you see these have labels. These labels also came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you one really up close so you can see what they look like. Okay, here. Come on, focus, camera. It looks a little blurry, but yeah, these you can buy sometimes. They're not always at Dollar Tree, but they come in a pack with the part that you write on. Now I can't get it out. Come on. This comes out easily. Normally, of course, it won't while I'm trying to do a video. But yeah, so it comes with all of these tags. You just tear them off, and with these plastic sleeves. So then you just slide these in here. You can change them over and over and not have to throw out the whole thing. So I love that. So here at the top, I've got on the right side, they are light bulbs. Because remember I was saying, always something but God gets us through it. Amen. Thank you, Joyce. So like I said, there are a few things on this side that are not arts and crafts. So there at the top on the far right are light bulbs. And then next to that, I have lighting related things. And the reason why it says that, because I also have like some pull lights where there's no bulb, but it's just the part that you screw in and you pull. I've got light, what do you call it? The light switch covers in there. So stuff like that is in there. And then, like I said, I have documents there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you can see in the back. I used to be a publisher and an author. And so those are books that I published. And some of them I wrote and some of them other people wrote. Yeah, so I have all of that right there. And then behind this, and I'm going to go over these. Behind that, I've got a few more things that have to do with publishing, and then some containers that I wanted to keep because, you know, sometimes you think, oh, I don't need these containers anymore. And then when you reorganize stuff, you got to go buy more stuff. So I kept those there, and then I kept some in this container. Yeah. So I kept some. So these have storage containers in them. And then to the right of that are picture framing supplies. So, you know, I used to be a part-time lead manager at a fine art and framing store, and I frame my art when I watercolor and paint and draw and all that stuff. So that is actually a Dollar Tree trash can, and inside of there are framing supplies. And then I guess I'm going from right to left. And then right here, these are packing supplies. So here's a real tip that I got from Do It on a Dime. I think it was Do It on a Dime that I got from. So you take the Dollar Tree pool noodles and then you slice them in half vertically, and then you cut those into little pieces, and you can use this as the styrofoam for when you pack something, and it is way cheaper. Yeah, so I also have like a tape dispenser and some packing tape and stuff in there. So those are packing supplies, and you can see the other publishing stuff back there. Yeah, and then to the left of that, I have, I can't read now, manuals and wood glue. So these are like manuals for the refrigerator and the stove, microwave, stuff like that. And then I have wood glue in there. And then next to that, yeah, thank you, Joyce. Next to that, I have extension cords and rope. So I do, you know, at Christmas time, I go all out. And so I have a lot of things that need to be plugged in, whether they're with DIY or store-bought or a combination. And then I use some of the Dollar Tree rope for different projects also. And there you can see some more of the publishing stuff. But see, this has a bunch of different extension cords. And sometimes I use this cord, this rope, that poly rope from Dollar Tree. So they're all stuck in there. And then under that, let's just go, hey, Suzanne, how are you? So then under that, we'll just start to the left right here. We've got these Dollar Tree hooks. So I use these all the time for all different types of stuff. Not for, I do use them for over the door, but I also use them on the wall. So I just take a needle nose pliers, which these came from Dollar Tree, and then I just bend them to where they're pretty flat. And then I just take these are little push nails. When I used to work at the fine art and framing store, I have tons of these, and you can just push them in and bend them to tilt them whatever angle you need. And so then you see how I position them in between here. So I started one here, and then I started one kind of halfway between there and the next hook. That way it gave me more hooks. Yeah, so these are Dollar Tree scissors. This is caulk I got from Dollar Tree. These are suction cups from Dollar Tree. This I got at a Christmas party. These are the broom handles at Dollar Tree, the top, but I use the rest of it to put in the backyard for lighting when I put them in the ground. And then Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. Yeah, and then I don't know what this is, a wrench of some kind from my husband. Yeah. And then I'll just go right back. No, we'll go around this way because we got the whole center and the other side to cover. Okay. And then I don't want to get too hot in this closet, y'all. So here I have baby shower and birthday party stuff. So this is stuff from whenever I gave my daughter, some of the leftover stuff when I gave my daughter a baby shower, and then some different things that I can use for future birthday parties and stuff that are so cute and adorable. And they are sitting on top of all the tools that my husband ever needs that aren't hanging up. So yeah, these are expensive socket wrench sets and all that kind of stuff all under there, except for these two. I really love these. If you have a 99-cent store near you, check it out, you guys, and because sometimes they have these, and I love it so much. And I have some stuff in a drawer that needs to go in the other one because I have two. But look at this shawl. I wish Dollar Tree, I wish Dollar Tree Plus even had stuff like this. But I have a 99-cent store, so I'm blessed in that way. But look at that. I love this so much. Yeah. So, and you can use it for craft supplies. These are craft supplies because I use these nails and things for different DIY projects and stuff. But you can also use this as kind of a hardware kit for, you know, repairs. Now I can't close it, y'all. There we go. For repairs and stuff like that. So I just have them. I'm sorry about that noise. I just have them right here, slid right in here. If I can get the other one back in there. There we go. And then just sitting on top of that is another tool that my husband might need. So yeah, so then to the left of the, oh, above that, so these I used at the baby shower, and they were the showers was around Easter time, so that's why they're these real pretty pastel colors. And I just took some framers tape because, again, I used to work at that store. You can order this online. It's really excellent tape, you guys. It's way better than masking tape because it's acid free. It won't ever turn yellow, and it's really, really strong, but it also doesn't damage whatever you put it on. So here I have small, each one I wrote small children's toys, because right now my grandbaby, my older grandkids are all, I think the youngest one is in high school now. So so I don't have any but one baby. This is my first that I actually experienced, because the youngest one in my family was, I think, in kindergarten when my husband and I got married. So I don't have any like toddler or kindergarten or anything like that grandkids at this stage. So eventually I will, though. Yay, Suzanne. So eventually I will, and then we'll put smaller toys, because right now I can't have smaller toys, right? So then here in these buckets from Dollar Tree as well, I have, this one is baby bats, stuff for baby bats and dishes. For, like, you know, baby cups and spoons and all that kind of stuff is in there. Of course, I knocked over one of the cups now. But these are all from Dollar Tree. This set of cups, which is really, really cute, came from Dollar Tree. It was 3. No, actually it was 4, because I put one in there for my dad in the bathroom. And then these sets of spoons, which are super cute as well. Look at that. So cute. I got these at Dollar Tree, y'all. Yeah, so those are from Dollar Tree. So that's in there. And this, my daughter, when she went to Dollar Tree with me and saw that this little thing for giving a baby's bath was at Dollar Tree, she was so mad because she spent, I don't remember how much, but definitely more than $1.25 at some store for that. Yeah. And then I've got the comb and the brush in there. And then I've got a set of dishes that I also got from Dollar Tree. These are 2 sets, so it was 2 in one package. And then next to that, I have baby bibs, burp cloths, pacifiers, teething rings, and medical stuff. And I separated them by these containers because I wanted to make use of them. I may use them for something else later. And then under that, these are containers I've had for ages that I got from Walmart or Goodwill. This one it just has 1 toy so far, but baby and kid toys. And then this has a ton, oh, you guys, I went overboard, I think, on children's books, coloring books, and educational cards that I got from Goodwill and from Dollar Tree. Tons from Dollar Tree, you guys. Then I got a few little things in here like WD-40 and some spray. And then next to that, again, I have the Dollar Tree hooks. Now, these aren't overlaid. These are just the normal spacing, individual sets of hooks here. And we use that some more, y'all. I'm not through showing you how I use these hooks, but I've got all of these tools in here. Oh, I know, Suzanne. And so then these are this is the newer one from Dollar Tree, which I love because it's got 3 stoppers on it. Is that the right one? There's a stopper here. There's a stopper here. Yeah. And no, I thought this one had 3. Anyway, it looks like it only has 2. But those are from Dollar Tree. And then a bunch of Dollar Tree paintbrushes and then scraping tools. And then here, this set for my husband. This was actually from Dollar Tree as well. And then some stapling guns. This is from Dollar Tree. And you see all the hooks. This is from Dollar Tree. It's the sanding sponge. And one of these is Dollar Tree painter's tape and one is not. And then just some more tools. I think that hammer came from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And then a leveling tool there as well. And then under that, we have this drawer. And there are some things organized in this drawer. Move this vacuum cleaner out the way. And some things that are not. So as you can see, this actually needs some work. There's stuff in the back. But I'm going to be putting some of that into this, the one that's empty. Yeah, so I'll be working on that. And they were tall. These ones, I think they came from Dollar Tree, but or maybe, yeah, but you see how I had to cut the tops off of them to make them fit in the drawer? Yeah. So that is to be continued. And then under that, I just dropped this. This is one of those tools that you use to grab things when it's up too high, and I actually do use this here on this wall that I'm going to talk about in a minute. I actually use it a lot. So that, and then this is some framing stuff right here and something to hang up curtains. So I'm just going to move that back and put the vacuum cleaner back in there. Okay, so under here in the back, you can't see our cans of paint because I don't use those all the time. So I just put them in the back, and I have all this depth under here. So I've got important records and stuff down here. And then I've got 2 containers of Christmas stuff. And then above that, I've got space for stuff from my daughter when she comes to visit out of town. And then she can also put her travel bag and baby bag up here also. And there's still room to put a diaper bag. Yeah, so that's how that looks from the floor up. And that's just the one side, y'all. Yeah. Okay, now let's go to this wall. I said this is going to be a short video, but I think I lied, y'all. Okay, so here at the top, I've got some command hooks, and they're just holding gift bags because I don't tend to need more than that. So yeah, so those are up there. And then I've shared this wall in a video before, but it's got more stuff and it's organized a little bit better. So these are all hooks from Dollar Tree as well. These same hooks that we've been looking at all this time. And then I have all of my wreaths, my DIYs for Christmas, for fall, for spring, for Valentine's Day, for the 4th of July, although the 4th of July ones are still outside right now, except that one sign. And they're all just on these hooks, and the hooks are on this pegboard system, just like here, that was already here when we bought the house. So then I just nailed them into the pegboard system and just bent them up, just like I did before. Yeah. And so then they're just like that. So like January, thank you, Suzanne. So now there are a couple of things that wouldn't, it got too bulky. So I moved it over, like that's obviously a frame for a pumpkin, but I moved it over there. So I've got basically January and February right there, March, April, May. Is that right? Yeah. So it's like winter, spring and summer, fall. Y'all know I love to decorate for fall, and then Christmas all here. Yeah, and then I've got my step stool there. This is the bag of some equipment for my dad. And now we come to the other side. And so here on this side are some old things I used to weigh years ago. I mean, gosh, I'm 53, so I don't even know how many years ago it was. I used to make and sell greeting cards. So I've always been an entrepreneur. And so I kept those because I really like the designs and it's good for memory. And then I have empty binders over there. And then next to that, I've got some Christmas stuff because I couldn't fit it all in the other space. And then here is just some information for the community where I live. We've got a lot of benefits. And then next to that is the plates for this old cuddle bug that a friend of mine gave to me. It's a Cricut system. It's basically embossing. You manually run it through and embosses paper. And then here, I ran out of this tag, so I just put it on labels here, the ones that I showed you before. I just stuck them up here. So then this is toilet paper tubes, the toilet paper rolls after you use the toilet paper. And then these both have fabric in them, and these containers came from Dollar Tree. And then here is holding my little remnants of different tubes of contact paper and vinyl and stuff like that. And then I wanted to use Dollar Tree plate holders to hold my different tubes because my vinyl tubes are out in my craft room, which I've shared that before. Yeah, you guys, grandmas, we just love to get our grandkids books, and mine is nowhere near reading yet, right? And so, but I couldn't find any of those plates. So what I did is I just used some of the framers tape and I taped up these containers that were empty, weren't being used, and I just used them to block the rolls. So I only had two down at first so that they wouldn't roll off the shelf. So I only had two at first, but then my stack got a little high and they wanted to roll off. So I just taped another one up the right way, and that way I can put stuff in there if I want to. So there's just rolls of stuff there, and then some leftover rolls here, and also some little pieces of styrofoam from the pool noodles. And then this is where I keep my sheet protectors. And then this is just a pretty tray. And then my Christmas tree is right there, the big one. I have a little one that I DIY'd right here in that corner. You probably can't see it very well. And then my dad's wheelchair is right here. And I just have hanging right here a couple of aprons for whenever I do messy arts and crafts work. And I still have room, you guys. When you think about it, look at all this space. You can actually use all this space, you guys, any piece of the wall, to do storage. And so I'm making all the use I can, and I'm so proud of myself for getting it all cleaned and organized again, because once my parents move, we need to make changes, and it takes time to get to do that stuff, but I did get it done. Yes, and that is it. Well, you guys, I'm back again. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot. And let me be still. Thank you, Suzanne. It really helps my channel a lot, and it tells that YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos. You guys, please continue to pray for me, and I'll continue to pray for you. And please take care of your mind, body, and spirit, because when one area suffers, they all suffer. You guys, thank you so much, and until next time, happy planning.